If someone doesn't like you, who cares? You're not for them. And that's the beauty of it. When you're being your authentic self, when you're doing the things you like to do, when you're wearing the things you like to wear, when you look the way you want to look, when you say what you want to say, you're not gonna be for everyone. And that's the beauty of it. Hi guys, my name is Ieva Bereisaite. I am a mindset and manifestation coach. And today we're going to be talking about how I stopped caring about other people's opinions and how you can do that too. I think this is a really big topic for a lot of people because whether we want to accept it or not, for some of us, it's really, really important what other people think of us. So this is a huge, huge topic in today's society. A lot of people struggle with the opinions of others. A lot of people, and I think I used to be like this. It wasn't extreme, but I did care what people thought of me. And as soon as I stopped giving a my whole life became better. I started doing the things that I really enjoy, and I understood that I did not need the approval from other people to live my life the way that I want to live it. For a lot of people, it comes down to thinking, okay, if he or she thinks that I am awesome, or if they think that I'm pretty, or if they think that I'm smart, then I will feel better about myself too. And that is definitely not the case. A person will always have an opinion about everything. And there's a reason why we cannot change the other person. Imagine we started going around and changing everyone. We can't change other people's opinions. If they have a firm opinion about us, that's none of our business. And that, I think, was crucial for me to understand, because when you just stop wanting to control the fact that everyone should have a good opinion of you, you free yourself from so much unnecessary baggage. Emotional intelligence is something that not a lot of people know what it is, and I started understanding it when I really got into the topic. And basically, emotional intelligence is when you have your opinion and the other person has their opinion, and it's a different opinion, and both parties are totally okay with that. And they do not get judgmental. They basically agree to disagree. And that is emotional intelligence. And because nowadays a lot of people have trouble communicating and they do not know how to express a different opinion in an emotionally controlled form, they start, getting upset and want to change the opinion of the other person. But that's not our jobs. I've had so many people in my life have a bad opinion or a bad interpretation of me, like they interpreted me to be this completely different person. And imagine if I started listening to that instead of listening to myself. I wouldn't be here where I am today. I wouldn't be as confident. Like, it would be completely different. And so I think it's super important to have your own truth, and if you're a good person, and if your own truth makes you happy, and if you're content in your life and humble, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks. And by anyone, I literally mean it doesn't matter what other people think. As long as you're a good person and living a good and kind life, if someone doesn't like something that you did or something that you said or the way you acted, don't even blink an eye. It doesn't matter. And if you do get upset by that, it just means your confidence has to be worked on. Your self-worth has to be worked on. Wanting to have everything perfect and wanting people to accept you constantly means it's a hidden limiting belief, and people just really want acceptance because they might have not been accepted during their childhood. So the problem of, caring a lot of what other people think truly can come from the childhood or from adolescence problems. Wherever it comes from, it is something that can still definitely be worked through when you increase your confidence level. When you understand that you are your authentic self. And that is your superpower. There is no one like you. And that is amazing. And because there is no one like you, not everyone is going to agree with your opinion. Many people don't agree with my opinions, and I have very strong opinions about some things. And I don't care, because not everyone's going to understand how amazing you are. Not everyone is going to see it. And some people will see your strengths as your weaknesses, and that's none of your business. That's why it's so important to surround yourself with people who appreciate you for being your authentic self, and people who do not want to change you. Okay, so being around people who accept you, who are loving towards you, respect your opinion, even though they might not agree with it. That's a really healthy friendship and a really good relationship. And if you are afraid to speak your mind or speak your opinion about around friends or family or relationships or people you're with, it means that you're afraid of what other people think, and you don't value your opinion. You think theirs is more important, and that's definitely not the case. We can always change the way we react to something. So whatever action is taken, there will always be a reaction, okay? And we can change the way that we react, and we can change our action. Okay, so these are the two things that we can change. We can always do something else, or we can always react in a different way with ourselves. What we cannot do is change the reaction of someone else. We cannot change the way someone else reacts, and we're not responsible for changing the way someone understands something or the way someone reacts to something. That's not our job. That's why we cannot do it. Imagine if we would be able to change the way people reacted to us or change their opinions, we'd start going insane. We would become extremely insecure, and we would start being really bad perfectionists. And this is just impossible. That's why it cannot be done. So you can say something, and sometimes when I say things, I upset people because I'm quite direct. So if I say something, but it's coming from the heart, and it's genuinely something that I want to say to a person in a specific situation, it's my opinion. If they take it in as, okay, I see where she's coming from, and they're like, oh yeah, this could maybe be true, or no, this is not for me, but like it's still a valid statement what I said. But if someone says, oh my God, what did she say? That's horrible. I can't change that. That's their reaction. It doesn't matter, because we have to stop caring about the way that people react to what we say or what we do, because we can't change it. And so there are two ways of looking at this. When you genuinely are a humble and kind person, and you do or say something that does not align with the other person, and they have an opinion about it which is negative, it doesn't matter. You cannot change it. They're allowed to have their opinion, and it's none of your business. And their opinion does not define you. It does not define your worth. A person will have an opinion about everything, And if some people have an opinion about something, it goes deep, it means you just hit their insecurity. So, and if you are maybe not acting like a nice person and you say something mean and it hurts a person, obviously that should not be done. Everyone should be kind and nice and humble and the best version of themselves. So if you do hurt someone purposely, of course, that's a different story. You should apologize if you consciously hurt someone. But if you were genuinely being a good person and they just understood it the wrong way, it doesn't matter. Who cares? It wasn't your intention, and that's all that matters. And you cannot change the reaction. And the sooner a person understands that you can voice your opinion and it can be a completely different opinion than everyone else's, and they don't agree with you, or they may think that your opinion is strange, who gives a shit? It doesn't matter. It's your opinion and you're entitled to one, just like everyone else is. And the beauty of it is that a person who voices their opinion and they know that it might not be accepted, it shows their confidence level. And there's nothing more authentic and beautiful than a person showing their own personal level of confidence. Because everyone shows confidence a little bit differently. But if you can set a boundary, but this is a different topic when it comes to boundary settings, but just being confident enough to voice your opinion, not care about what other people think, will completely free you from so many minutes, hours, and days of overthinking and overanalyzing unnecessary situations. If someone does not like you for whatever reason, it's none of your business. They made up a reason why they have their opinion, and yeah, who cares? Who bloody cares if someone does not like you? You shouldn't. And that's pretty much the gist of it. Not everyone is gonna like you. That's impossible. And that's good the way it is, because not everyone is gonna see how amazing you are. And that's their loss. It's not your problem. You know how amazing you are, and the people who are surrounding you and your friends and people who you love, they know how amazing you are. And if someone thinks you're something else than what you are, that's none of your business. That's really just, it doesn't matter. It's not your responsibility to make people think that you're amazing and you're awesome, because sometimes people just want to hate on others for no reason, because they're that insecure and they cannot genuinely be happy for others or like other people. I know too many people who do not like me for the person that I am or the person that I'm becoming. And I just noticed that the more haters, or not even haters, but the more people that do not like the person that I am, it's better for me, because then I notice who really does stick around and who really does like me. And those are the people that are important. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button, and also hit the bell button to be notified whenever I upload a brand new video. No one is judging you as much as you are judging yourself. No one is judging you as much as you are judging yourself. And this really is true. We sometimes come up with scenarios in our minds, and this is what everyone does, so it's normal. We come up with scenarios of, oh my gosh, he or she could be thinking that I just meant it that way, but I didn't, and he looked at me funny, and he was smirking, or she was smirking, and I wonder what they're thinking. And then you start overthinking, and your confidence just completely sinks, and you're like, oh my gosh, why are they looking at me, blah, blah, blah. And 99.9% of the time, it has nothing to do with you. And if someone does have an opinion about you or someone judges you, it's not longer than for 2 seconds, and afterwards they just stop. So they're not doing it the whole time like you are doing it in your head. People tend to completely overthink every situation when it comes to judgment. We judge ourselves way more than other people judge us. Believe you me. And this is really important to understand because it just shows how much time we waste thinking about what other people think of us. And as I said, it's none of our business what other people think of us. I had a thought recently, and imagine this. You're old and you're about to leave this earth, and you think about your whole life, how you lived, what you did, and imagine regretting all the things you didn't do because of the opinions of others. That's a hard pill to swallow. That really is. Imagine not going for your dreams, not having the time of your life, not trying out new things because we're afraid of what other people might say of us. Or we take what others do say about us way too much into consideration, and we start holding ourselves back and don't live our dreams. That's way worse than, thinking about, oh, she didn't like what I said yesterday. It's way worse. So always think about, is my life really important and my happiness, or is it the opinions of others? And it should always be your life and your happiness. We don't need approval to live our life. We don't need approval to go for our dreams and desires. We don't need approval to do anything in life. Our lives do not need to be approved by others to feel fulfilled. And if people do need approval from others to feel fulfilled, it means they have insecurities that they need to deal with. It means that there is an emptiness inside of them for whatever reason, and they want to fill it with the approval of others. Their self-worth grows when they think it grows when they get the approval of others. And what happens is people who live by the approval of others give away their power. Okay? People who live on their own rule or by their own rules and do not need other people's approvals, they're the ones that are actually in control of their own lives. If someone doesn't agree with what you do in your life, or if someone doesn't like something for whatever reason, or does not approve of it, but you want to do it because it's a goal and you think it's cool or whatever it might be, that's enough. It's your life. And the sooner you take your life into your own hands by understanding my approval and my wishes and my dreams for my life is enough, and I don't need any approval from anyone to live my best life, that's when things change completely. And in today's society, it's crazy how many people want approval, acceptance, because a lot of people did not get it in childhood, and that's why people have problems with setting boundaries. That's why people become very needy. They become perfectionists. It's just a huge matter of wanting to be accepted and wanting to get that approval that you did that really well, or that looks really good. And some people don't take it as a compliment. They take it as, okay, I just got the approval and now I'm worthy of my dreams and desires. And that is definitely not the case. We are all perfect just the way we are. And if we desire to grow, that's our choice. Understanding that you are your own master, understanding that you decide what you're gonna do, even if other people don't like it, will give you a lot of confidence. And wearing what you want to wear, that's where it starts. Saying what you think and not, thinking about, oh, did I hurt his or her feelings? No, when you're a kind person, it's fine to voice your opinion. And just starting with the little things like voicing your opinion, saying what you think, doing what you believe is the right thing to do, doing what you want to do, is where it all starts. Taking it one step at a time and becoming more confident, because that's people who lack confidence or lack acceptance in themselves. This is when the opinions of others become really, really important in their lives. Accepting the fact that you cannot change people's reaction. They react whatever way they want to react, because they always have a choice. They can either react negatively or they can react positively, just like you can react to any situation negatively or positively. Every single person has a choice, and it's their decision what choice they make. If you say something and they react negatively and have a negative opinion about it, that's their choice. It doesn't matter. You can still react positively in the sense that it's not going to affect you. You decide that their opinion is not going to affect you. You can still voice your own opinion again and have a normal conversation and not let it get to you. Everyone has the choice. Everyone has the choice of how they're going to react, and you cannot control their reaction, and that's the beauty of it. So let it go. If they react the way that they want to react, it's their life. If someone doesn't like you, who cares? It's their loss. You're not for them. And that's the beauty of it. When you're being your authentic self, when you're doing the things you like to do, when you're wearing the things you like to wear, when you look the way you want to look, when you say what you want to say, you're not going to be for everyone. And that's the beauty of it. That's how you differentiate the good from the bad, or the people that you want to have in your life, people you don't want to have in your life. You're not for everyone, just like I'm not for everyone. And that's the beauty of it. And that's where true connections can be made. And the less you care, the more freedom you will have in your life and in your mind. So that's pretty much it, guys. I love making this video for you. And if you want to see more, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a brand new video. Also, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. On the 8th of August, my Zoom group coaching is going to start. It's a 4-week group coaching course. In the first week, we're going to be talking about confidence. In the second week, we're going to be talking about goal setting. Third week, positivity. And fourth week, we're going to be talking about mindfulness and mindset. And it's going to be super amazing. It's a group coaching, and a lot of people are going to be taking part already. And it's always going to start, it's going to be happening every single Sunday for 4 weeks, 6 p.m. Berlin time. I'd love to see you there. If you like my videos, or if you ever wanted to be coached by me, before every session, we're going to be doing an EFT tapping together, which is going to be really, really cool. And I do not want you guys to miss out on the Zoom group coaching. And you can already book your place now. Also, make sure to join my Facebook group, the Heaven on Earth Community. I do lives in there frequently. I just recently did a live about setting boundaries. Make sure you check it out. You can rewatch all of the lives in there as well. So that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you an amazing week. Bye.